Right, all right, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
All right, let's make sure this is good to go. Yeah, so we solid now. It's on there. All right, what's going on, people, man? How y'all out there doing? I'm excited, man, about today, man. Today's a blessed day, a good day. We're here, man, at the studio. Me and my homie Stacy. Y'all know him. He's not a stranger to the.
Yes, sir.
He's not a stranger on the channel.
Yes,
And
sir. Can't be, man. Can't
you
be.
know what I'm saying?
100%, man. 100%. Glad to be here, bro.
Man, it's exciting, man. I'm glad you're here, man. So much been going on with us, man. Man, been doing some crazy stuff, man, lately, man. Your business has been doing some awesome stuff, which I want to talk about.
Yeah.
Man, just Jesus has been doing great, bro. Been doing really good.
Yeah, I heard you had a booming month in September.
September was a crazy month for just Jesus, man. I met so many different people, man,
Wow.
in India, Africa, all over the spot. Yeah, man.
What?
So it's been
Okay.
big. It's
Okay.
been big.
Yeah,
So
I'm trying to get on your level.
so that's been exciting there. Another thing too, man, that's been really encouraging, man, this year, so far as towards, the business and everything, man. I've been seeing so many different things happen, so far as just how things start small, but then all of a sudden it looks like it's not growing. But then if you don't make a list, you'll kind of get frustrated, like, man, bro, I made me a list the other day, man, which I want to bring up as we get here too, talking about that. But hello world, those that's rocking with us on YouTube, Facebook, all those spots, man. What's the deal, man?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
Hey,
That sounds like how I start all my Royal Temple videos. What's the deal?
hey, yo, bro, how's that been going, by the way, man? The Royal Temple, building it, man. I see, man, you've been
Yeah.
strong with it. You've been,
Yeah.
how's that
Yeah.
been going?
I mean, for me, it's just consistency. Royal Temple is one of those things. Like I said on the last time we were here, Royal Temple is one of those things. It's more of a movement than it is necessarily a brand or company, but it's most definitely a brand and a company.
Most
as well.
definitely.
Most definitely. You feel me? Most
Nah,
definitely.
just playing.
But no, yeah. It is a movement though. It's more of an idea of Christians connecting physical fitness with spiritual fitness.
Yeah.
And so for me, building something like that it's just gonna take consistency. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a lot of groundwork and a lot of just me staying consistent with putting out videos, putting out more motivation and different things like that. So for me, it's been going real well. Sometimes it gets frustrating when you put stuff out and people don't react like you think they should, or not even that. I can't even say that.
Yeah.
Because truth be told, I'm right now fighting with the algorithm more than I am anything else.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I'm fighting with Facebook's algorithm more than anything else because Royal Temple has 1,081 likes and follows right now. That many people are liking and following the page.
That's big.
So when you
That's
put
big.
something out, you would expect most of them to be able to see it.
Exactly. You're right, bro.
But I swear I probably get like 15 people, 20 people that Facebook will send it to.
Yeah.
And so you only get a handful of likes and loves or comments or whatever, but you really don't get. So it's like, man, how do you beat Facebook's algorithm so
Yeah.
that they can start sending it to all the people that actually like your page and follow it?
You're right, bro.
So right now that's kind of my battle. But all in all, I'm really having a lot of fun with it. Royal Temple. Same thing with Redeem Clean Detailing. Having a lot of fun with it. We're doing a lot of big things. Right now we're actually launching a new initiative, which is we're trying to reach out to more Christians.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I mean? Because at first, obviously we're not just about Christians. We're not just for Christians. We service anybody. But we're thinking maybe if we could do something like reach out to churches, maybe, reach out to pastors that need details, give them super, super low discounts on their details, and maybe, promote just with reaching out to pastors or something, just blessing them in that way. And maybe, we get a blessing back in some other type of way. So
That's
right now,
big.
yeah, we're starting a new initiative. So we're going down that route. So it's a lot of big things happening with Royal Temple and Redeem Clean. You feel me?
Woo, bro. You know what? What's big, man? I seen the other day, man. Like you was posting, like your all of your cleanings and stuff, man. That's official, bro. Like how you like really getting in there, man, cleaning out everything, and
Oh, yeah.
like it's crazy. Cause my wife the other day, she was like, she said, "Hey, babe, we need to get our car detailed." I said, "Listen, Stace and Redeem Clean,
I'm telling you.
they get it popping. They
I'm
leave
telling you.
lines in the back of your trunk Like they get it, they clean it, they make it happen. Like it's official, man. It's big.
I don't like putting my stamp on nothing that's not official. You feel what I'm saying? And the one thing that I can say with Redeem Clean is we have never had a customer that has regretted using us and that won't come back to us every single time they need their car detailed.
That's big, bro.
I mean, like we literally go the extra mile and then some when it comes to, because we're not just cleaning your car. Like we're focusing on the details. That's what detailers do. We focus on all of the details. So all the things that you think that you think is not a big deal or whatever, spick and span when you see it.
That's
like
big,
your
bro.
Plastic looks better. You know what I mean? It ain't just like we wiped it off and we cleaned it and made it look fresh.
Yeah.
Like it pops at you.
And they make sure that they clean it down nice. They make sure that they polish it.
Yep, polish it, protect it,
it's
everything.
Official. Matter of fact, man, bro, I wish you could send me some pictures so we can load, so I can put it on right quick so they can see it. If you got one with you, I can load it up. Yeah. Hey, shout out to Cole, bro. Thank you for dropping in with us, man. The homie Cole.
Cole.
He's one of the guys that hold it down on the YouTube channel, man, consistently, man. So shout out to you, bro.
What's the deal, brother?
Hey, the Just Jesus shirt, bro, is coming, man. I got the address and everything in the email, so I'm gonna get that shot over to you, bro. Nice. Just want to say thank you for the love and the support, man. You've been showing the channel and everything, man. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, man. So that's been big, man. You know what I mean? Seeing that, success. I think. Sometimes we get success confused with, numbers, that we forget that success is like a mindset that says that I'm not, doing this for numbers. This is what I do. It's what I love. And then on top of that, everything comes from it. You know what I'm saying? I think that that's sometimes one of my biggest distractions.
It's relative.
Yeah, bro.
Success is relative. Success for you is different than success for me.
Yeah.
It may look different. For you, getting another, 500 followers is probably like, that's success. For me, getting 12 followers is like, man, that's success.
Exactly.
So it's different from one person to the next. I can't judge. If I start judging my success off you, I'll never feel like I'm doing nothing.
And what that does is it creates, you know what I'm saying, the impossible for you to continue to be successful in your lane. Like you was talking about the guy that came with the 5 talents. If he was focusing only on the guy that only had 3, he'll miss out on all that he had.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%.
Like sometimes, like we be like, man, and I find myself doing that at times because I think the biggest problem that happens is accountability, and not accountability to the point to where you like I'm checking in, but accountability like, bro, hey, you doing it? You know what I'm saying? That type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, you gotta have both when it comes to accountability. You can't just have somebody with their foot on your neck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You gotta have accountability to where when you doing what you're doing, you got those. They need to be your cheerleaders as much as they are your critics.
That's big, bro.
That's
big. I totally agree. And this is the thing. Like when you find something that you're doing and you're successful at it and you're attacking that thing, I found out that, you know what I'm saying, as it becomes repetitive, you'll forget the small steps that you're taking. You'll forget how much you're advancing and you're going forward towards something, you know what I'm saying, that you want to achieve. You
100%.
And I think that that's been something that is real big. So listen, audience and world, we are talking about for this podcast, man, something that's exciting, man. And I think that this is really going to be some life principles, man. It's going to be some stuff that you guys can take, receive, man, download. And I think one of the biggest things I've learned is that not necessarily is this like we're not teaching, but I think this is just, it's like revelation. You know what I'm saying? Something that's just revealed. You're like, wow, I knew that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's something that, you're right, just agreeing with. But we're talking about, man, social media. And, we're going to dive into that a little bit. And then, like, just new age adventures, like what's going on now, you know what I'm saying, in our personal lives. Then also, like, what we see, I think, in our world, in our society today, you know what I'm saying, which is something that's crazy big, what's going on now.
Hey, so this is one thing that I wanted to throw out there. Remember, I told you I had a surprise. I didn't know if I wanted to tell you before or after. So I'm going to say it now. And this is a good segue into going into what we're talking about with social media and, how to get your name out there, whatever the case. So, bro, when it comes to Royal Temple, I think I want to do something big that I've never done. And I want it to be free of charge. And I want to do it for you.
What's that, bro?
And it's gonna benefit me as well. I want to make you, if you don't mind, I want to make you the first ambassador for Royal Temple.
What you mean by ambassador?
So this is all that it is. Normally, this is normally what an ambassador is. Normally, what an ambassador is I believe you pay only a certain percentage. Just say we're doing a supplement company, right? And you need some supplements. You pay to become an ambassador, and they will send you. Just say that they'll send you all of their products for a super low discount, and you go and you just promote the brand, and as much as other people buy from your link, you get a cut of that.
Wow.
So that's normally what an ambassador is. But what I'm promoting is for you specifically is that one, you don't got to pay nothing for nothing.
Yeah. I'm
gonna give you some more merch and some more stuff just for you to rock and do your own thing with it. You don't even gotta force rep it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't. I'm not even expecting any of it. So if you do it, that's dope. That's a blessing to me. But I just want you to rock the brand and the reason why, bro, is just because I believe in you and your grind.
Yeah.
And I see it all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've seen you go from looking super fit to where you're like, man, I fell out of shape.
Yeah.
And then when you get that in your mind to where I'm about to get back in shape, you can go for it and go get it.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got that type of inward self-motivation to go get it. So I think you would be super dope, bro, to rep the brand and do it the right way and have the right spirit. You feel what I'm saying? I think you got it, bro. I think you got it. So I just wanted to give you some more merch. You feel me?
Hey, that's big. See, Stacy, listen. Stacy said I ain't lost it. He said, look, he said he's seen it, y'all. It's you heard it here on the Most Definitely podcast.
Nah, exactly. It's always there. It's always there.
That's
big. It's just covered up. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow, that's big. You know what? It's crazy that you said that, bro, because like this season has been a big season. To those that's watching, that's tuning in right now, we're moving in our we've been in our month of September. We've been talking about beast mode, and what's crazy is that Stacy, this guy's completely, man, like what I would consider, man, just not only is this guy like dedicated and motivated, and does he have so much inside of him that is attractive, dealing with just the way that God has created him, and then also just the way he positions things, how he puts things together. And the brand, bro, is just crazy how it fits you. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's so incredible. Like I see your grind, I see you up, I see you getting it in. You know what I'm saying? And just constantly pushing the brand. You know what? And what's wild is that when I saw, like, you know what I mean, you moving forward with your brand, what it did was it pushed something inside of me to move forward and go again. I think that this is the most necessary thing that we have to do as individuals. You know what, we was talking about earlier, we have to look at our counterparts and then grow from them. Like, so when I see you grinding, what it does for me, it's not a jealousy thing. It's it's more like I need to keep going because I see what you're saying. You see in me, I see it in you. So it's like, dang, that's what it looks like. Because, you know, sometimes we don't see it because we're the only ones doing it. But when you get with somebody and they doing it at that same level, with that same grind, with that same potential, it's like, oh, that's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? Because I always ask God, like, God, what does it look like? You know, and then I see you grinding and getting it in, and then that's just motivation, not against aggressive motivation against, but it's motivation to continue to be like, okay, let's keep getting it. You know what I'm saying? Because I see you grinding, and that grind helps me mentally say, stay focused, keep going, keep getting it. You know what I'm saying? So that's big, yo.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out 100%. To homie Stacy, man.
Shout out to you, man.
Hey,
if your grind wasn't as hard as it is, I wouldn't even saw it in you. You know what I mean? So same thing, vice versa. If my grind wasn't there, you wouldn't have saw it in me. You probably would have stopped. I probably would have stopped. I wouldn't have seen you and be like, man, I want him to rep the brand for free. You know what I mean?
Big, bro.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it just come full circle like that, bro. So
that's big.
I'm 100% with you.
You know, it's crazy that you said that too, man, because, you know, I thought about, man, when I saw you back at it, man, I said, here he is. Because, like, your grind, and I mean this, bro, from my heart. I'm saying this because it's true, not because you my bro, not because we fams, but because it's true, bro. Your grind, it's like, it's with excellence. Like, what you represent in your brand, it's with excellence. It's not like, it's not like it's just something that it is excellent. And so when I see it, you know, I'm like, man, so that's why your brand, I don't have a problem rocking it.
Wow.
It's because it's excellent. You know, shout out to Royal Temple. You know what I'm saying, in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yes sir, yes sir.
But like it's an excellent brand, and I think that like that is something that is needed. You know what I'm saying? Like what we do, man, because you know I think that a big thing too is like when we can look and we see that in our family, our friends, or whomever, man. But when we, you know, I think when we come together and draw strength from one another, there's nothing we can't do.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And like we will stay, because iron sharpens iron. You know what I'm saying? So when I see your grind, it's a grind that's not a grind without a purpose. You know, you know how you see people that grind, you're like, yo, why are you doing this? You know what I'm saying? But like your grind has purpose, it's significant, it's dealing with not just the spiritual, it's dealing with physical, it's dealing with the mental. I just found out the other day, bro. I was watching Secrets to Success podcast. I didn't know this. They said that, bro, walking 70 minutes a day, I don't know if this is exactly it, but they said 70 minutes a day will help with add on years to your life. Just walking.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah,
you know
yeah. We think we got to get in there and pump weights, you know, for an hour and a half, and all of it is not necessary when it comes to stuff like that. I 100%. I listen. I believe it.
Man, I said, whoa. I said, like, this is something that's like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just something regular. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But a lot of us, we don't even put emphasis on that. You know what I mean? A lot of us got desk jobs or whatever the case may be, and we just be in the house chilling, and you know, we go to the gym for 15, 20 minutes and we walk and we think we straight. And, you know, all of it. And like you said, that's not even a big thing.
Yeah, bro.
All you got to do is walk.
Yeah, man.
And that's natural.
And you going somewhere with that, bro, because I think what we do is we put more emphasis on the heavy work of it and not really looking at the basic foundation. Like how the foundation is like so important.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
We can't see the long haul. You know what I mean? We can't see that, oh, okay, well, walking, I'm just walking. I'm not really doing anything when I can run and burn 3 times the calories.
Exactly.
That's true.
That's it, bro.
But
there it is.
You can only run. You only going to get in the gym and run probably 2 times a week because you really can't be consistent with that.
Exactly.
But you can walk every single day.
Every day.
But you don't see that in the long run, in the next year, you done burned off 1,000 times more calories than you would have running because you couldn't be consistent running.
That's big, bro. That's big because, like you said, and that's big because future-wise, I think, bro, we got to get into this. That, bro, you just brought this up. Sometimes we do things looking at the future, not really understanding and realizing that the now, right now, and what you put in today is going to be beneficial for your future. Yeah. Like, for example, like that was so big you just said that, bro. Thinking about how if I spend all of my time worrying about tomorrow and don't focus on just the today, like the small step today, I can't plan for my future. I'm not building for the future.
Yeah,
you know
I don't have a roadmap to get to where I really want to go because I'm trying to do everything today, not knowing that, man, I can't really handle doing all of this the next day and the next day and the next day but if I can do some stuff that if I can just give myself a certain strategy for the day that I know tomorrow I can do that. The next day I know I can keep doing this. Now at least I got something I can be consistent with. And I think if we're talking about social media, that's one of the biggest things about social media is being consistent. If you can't be consistent, YouTube is not gonna. They're not gonna, show your videos to more people. Facebook is not gonna show your videos to more people because you're not consistent. Yeah. You know, you post one video that maybe people will like, but then you don't post another one until 2 weeks from now. Yeah. When a boy over here is posting every day, and it's a trickle of people that's liking his stuff, but they still gonna keep posting his because he's always consistent. There. You know, he's using our platform.
And I want to share this. Like that's big. We have to get to a place to where, and this is something that I've struggled with even from childhood, not to be afraid of your content.
Facts.
Sometimes
you got to believe in yourself.
The enemy does a great job of constantly showing you what's not and not what is. You know what's crazy, bro? I spend all time focused on everything that I need to do better, but I don't look at everything that I'm doing right. You know what I'm saying? It's so crazy because when I sit back and I think about when I wrote this list out, bro, we're going to get into this a little deeper into our podcast, but when I looked at my life and I considered everything that was going on in my life, and I kept saying to myself, like, why am I not getting ahead? What's going wrong? And I just kept beating myself up, and I got to this dark space. And I said, you know what? The Lord was like, Isaiah, write a list on everything that I've done for you in this month. Bro, I wrote a list. I got like almost 8 things of progress that has happened. And it's been small things. It's been something like I got my family back in church. It's been something like I got 2 more subscribers. It's small, but what it is, it's showing you that there's progress.
Yeah, it's not
You know what I'm
nothing.
saying?
You think it's nothing.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Hey, bro, that's so crazy that you said that. These are one of the things that I did my videos on.
Seriously?
I haven't done consistency, but I have done planning and preparation and determination. And I think that's kind of where that goes into. I was talking about how I lay my day out and how actually, no, I haven't specifically said this, but in planning and preparation, I kind of alluded to it. So right now, everything you just said is what I'm doing.
Seriously?
So I got a book.
Wow.
I got a planner in my car right now that my sister gave me. And what I do is every single day, I write out the things that I want to do that day. So I'm talking about, so I mean, obviously I got a calendar at my house that I write down what I want to do before I go into work and after I come home from work. So outside of work, but while I'm at work, I'm at a desk job, so I can do other things.
Wow.
So in my planner, I'm sitting there at my job. I done already answered a bunch of emails. I don't got nothing to do right now. Share a redeem clean post.
You see what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying?
Small things like that.
Exactly. Edit
up.
and edit and share your Royal Temple video that you did last night.
See what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? So I'm always now I know for a fact I can't begin to think that I haven't accomplished anything because I got an entire list just for today of what I've done.
That's
what I've done. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I think having a plan, preparing, like having actual milestones. Yeah, that'll alleviate that from you. You won't have to think, man, I'm not really doing nothing, because you got an actual list right there showing you what you have done.
That's good, bro. I think like that's one of the most important things that I think robs a lot of successful people that are successful but that are not actually successful according to the newspapers. But what it does is it keeps you in this state of bondage where you're constantly like, you know what? This is not happening. And you know what? You could be one of the greatest speakers. You could be the greatest artist. You could be the greatest, I don't know, book writer. I mean, whatever it might be. But you know what? You find yourself in this place where you like you was talking about the guy that had the talent, that had, he buried it. And I think one of the reasons, and if I could actually go a little bit deeper, because I like to get the full context of a person.
100%.
I think if he had somebody around him that helped him see the value in what he had, I don't think he would have buried it. I think that, personally for me, bro, because I know that there's a lot of gifts and talents that God has given to me, but sometimes it's hard to see when you are only around yourself.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Oh, and we're alluding to Matthew 25, just so y'all know.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, go ahead. I'm with you there.
I think that's the thing. Like sometimes when we are so by ourselves, we find ourselves, constantly meditating on the things that, you know what I'm saying, are not going, even though we are doing something. You know what I'm saying? Like we was talking about, you said you got you a planner, you started to write it down. Now you can see visually, even though you're walking by faith.
Yeah.
You can see visually like, okay, yeah, I did that. You know what I'm saying? So it's checking off something that mentally will like stamp something in your mind to say you did something that was valuable. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of like makes your mind think like, okay, I am doing something, even though I got this, I see this dream, I see this, what I want to accomplish, because at the end of the day, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I believe I'm going to accomplish what I was sent to this earth to do. Like, no question, I believe it without a shadow of a doubt. But I know it's gonna take faith to get there.
Facts.
But I know faith is action. Like, it's putting forth, like we talking about, these small things, whether it's a social media post, and it might not get 1 billion views.
Yeah.
But the crazy part is that mentally you are creating a strategy. So when you get to where you want to go, you won't filter, you won't falter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So you got that consistency. Because, bro, the other day, like I said, all of those overwhelming thoughts, bro, just crushed me. And I was in this place where I was like, man, Zay, you're not doing anything. Nobody's coming to check out your In the Words. Nobody's checking out your YouTube videos. You just released a new album. Nobody's listening to it. You know, all of these things. I was like, you know, yeah, you know, and I started to talk to myself like, yeah, you're right. Nobody's doing these things. And I start talking to God. I'm like, God, like, what do I have to do? And the Lord says, write it down. Write it down. Look at what you're doing. And I wrote it down, bro. Like, my daughter's back in Young Nation. My family's back in church. You know, I got people asking to buy Just Jesus, the actual shirts. People asking to buy the album. Even if it's one, that's more than what it was before it was started.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
So, you know, I think that's kind of like what helps as well. But you got to have some voice, I think, speaking to you. Like you said, it is a balance. But it can't just be a constant, brutal, dark, crushing, you know, vibe on you where it's like, you not doing anything. You gotta have somebody in your corner that says like, but bro, look at this though. But bro, look at this though. But bro, look at this though. You know what I'm saying? Because it helps you. Not like you're gonna you know, be vibing out just on just what they're saying. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep doing that because they said it like because of the praise. But you need to hear what you are doing right.
Yeah, you need to hear encouragement at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm with you. You can't just only focus in on the negative.
Exactly,
you know what I mean?
bro.
You got to be able to give that positive light to it too. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, so my thing is, I'm big on having accountability. I'm big on accountability.
That's big.
I've just started an accountability group with my brother Danny from my discipleship group. And it's about it's actually a fitness type accountability.
Oh, that's
group.
big. That's big.
Yeah, so we kind of just giving each other a lot of tips and different things to where we can keep rolling, but at the same time, every single morning we weigh ourselves and send it to each other. You know what I mean? That way, every single day, it's going to show what you did the day before once you get on that scale every morning. You have no way to run from it.
Yeah.
So our thing is this. This is my thing with that, bro.
Big.
You have to have a system set in place that's going to measure your progress.
You're right.
Because
hold on, bro. Let me write that down. Let me write that down. Hey, I don't shy away from when a person drops knowledge, because if he's dropping jewels, I'm picking them up and I'm gonna make a chain with
you
this.
Have to. There you go. You have to.
Yo, what'd you say though? That was big. That was big.
You have to. I said you have to have a system in place.
Yeah.
To measure your progress.
That's big, bro.
You have to, and that's what the scale does for us. So every single morning when we look back to what we did yesterday, well, actually, really, when we're looking down, if it said 180 today,
good.
And it said 180.5, I did something wrong yesterday. Now at least I can look at what did I do yesterday, write it all down. Boom, this is what I ate, this is what I drank. If I can cut back here, if I can cut back there. Ooh, so now practically I can actually change my direction and my progress because I'm looking at what's working and what's not working.
That's good.
So if I wake up in the morning, I was 180 yesterday and I'm 179.5, I know I'm doing something. I'm getting somewhere. I can replicate what I did yesterday, tune it, tweak it, make it even better, and now I'm going in the right direction 100% even more so.
Wow.
See what I'm saying? So that system is literally, it's paramount to what you're trying to accomplish. If you don't have a system saying, hey, this is good, this is bad, or this is where I am, just being unapologetic about where you are. So this scale is telling me, like, with no emotions attached, this is how much you weigh.
Exactly. That is the thing. Come on, somebody. No. Hey, that's so big, but that's real status. When you think about having a system in place where it's not an emotion attached to it, but it is facts. You get what I'm saying? What you're doing is, you know what, you're building something on concrete foundation, right? 100%. There's no question, right?
And can't nobody tell you that it don't work.
Exactly.
Can't nobody tell you it's not gonna work.
That's dope, bro.
You're like, man, this is not just what I'm thinking is gonna happen. This is tried and true.
That's big, man.
That's crazy. I went from the dirt to where I am right now based off this system that I got in place. And now I can take this, going back to social media.
Yeah.
I can take this system and give it to somebody else.
That's big. And, you know, that is something that is encouraged, man. I think it should be encouraged because when you're spending your time setting in and you're taking down, you know, your accomplishments, you're taking down, like, you know, you're setting a system in place. And so when you got a system, now what you can do is, you know what, you work that system that works for you. And then, like you were saying, all you do is, okay, now you can start to add and take away. You know what I'm saying? Be like, okay, now I know that this is something I need to take away. This is something that I should do differently here. And it all comes through trial and error, I believe.
Exactly.
Learning through the trials that, you know, you go through and seeing that, okay, this is something that I should do and this is something I shouldn't do. And I want to say this. One of the biggest things that trials has taught me, man, it has really, man, wounded me in many places. I'm not going to lie. Been wounded from some things. But it depends on how you look at them. Like, am I going to let these wounds be something that defines the way that I make my moves? Like, for example, I struggle with fear for years. So that's been something that I'm constantly overcoming every day. But am I going to allow this fear to constantly tell me that I shouldn't do this because of what happened last time? Or am I going to just continue to believe without a shadow of a doubt that this is what I should be doing regardless on what's going on or what happened or what I felt, you know, because you took your notes, you got your system in place. So now, you know, when you stand up to fear, you know what to expect. You know
100%, 100%. When you took your notes, you got your system in place, you've done the work required for you to be able to say, okay, this is where I am, this is where I'm at or whatever. Then you're in a position, like you said, you're in a position to where you know I can accomplish this.
That's big.
You know what I mean? So a lot of times that's half the battle when it comes to battling fear.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm scared that this is gonna happen, but you're not even thinking about the last time when it happened. You wasn't really prepared for it.
Yeah.
You was so in your own head that you wasn't really preparing for it. So, you know, like I give you an example. The first time I've ever gotten on a stage to rap, I don't know if it was the last time, but I know it was the first time I ever gotten on stage to rap. I froze up.
Wow.
100%. Like, I froze up. I was still in high school. I probably was only like a sophomore or something. I don't remember. But I was real young, and I froze up 100%. And I was like, man, I would never do this again. You know what I'm saying? I literally said I would never do this again, even though that's one of the gifts that not necessarily performing, but rapping is one of them things that God gave me that I have no doubts about.
Yeah.
You feel me? So, but what's crazy is I didn't do preparation beforehand. I didn't sit and practice performing. Never even crossed my mind. So when people was up there performing and they doing that thing, I'm like, this is impossible. I cannot do that.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? But in my mind, I'm like, oh, you're just not good enough. But in reality, I haven't even tried to do that. I never even put anything in place to where it's actually getting me better at doing that. If I would have performed in my room, you know, looking at some teddy bears, whatever the heck, looking at a camera, if I would have done that 100, 200, 300 times.
You remember the Wood where he was in there practicing this dance move?
Exactly. Looking like a fool. Hey, listen, but I'm saying, and you would look stupid to yourself. You're like, man, this is dumb. But at the same time, it's like, when you get on stage, it's not that much different.
It's not,
you're doing
bro.
the same stuff. I've said the same words. Like, I'm telling you, bro, I literally forgot my words.
That's crazy, man.
That's
crazy,
you see what I'm saying?
man.
And I had just came up with the rap like a week ago, a week before I performed it the first time. So like, I gave myself no chance to succeed.
That's crazy, man.
When if you give yourself a chance to succeed, then you'll be able to succeed.
You know, you bring something up that's important, man, that I heard, man, that really registered mentally with me, bro, was the simple fact on how practice is so necessary. And I think that that's one of the biggest things that hiccups in our situations produce. It produces well, let me say it like this. I think the mistakes or the mishaps or the setbacks in what we're setting out to do, all of those things produce something that's excellent in us, because what it shows us is where to do, what not to do, how we should practice, how much we should practice. It goes back to even like you was talking about your preparation. How much I'm going to put here, how much I'm going to put here, what should I take away? And so it'll make you more effective in the things that you do. And so what I'm hearing is that like the necessary thing to do is to make sure that you're practicing. You know, that's big. That's Carl Washington. I believe that's his last name, on the Secrets of Success podcast. One of the things he talks about in his solo creator pros situation, he talks about how there's people that still didn't know how to hold their phone on how to record.
Facts.
But you know what's so big, bro, was that there's still people that don't know just those basic, simple things and how important those little small basic things is.
Yes, sir.
So I think that practice is so huge. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that whatever you're striving to do, just practice that thing. You know what I'm saying? And it, like he said, if you at home practicing with a teddy bear, if you know what I'm saying. And for me, one of the biggest things I do to practice, you know what I'm saying. I have children, so my kids,
genius idea too.
Boy, my kids teach me so much about, you know, where I am when it's dealing with struggles. Like for me, one of my biggest issues, bro, in life was looking somebody in the eye and just having a conversation with them. That was my biggest issue.
I mean, I hate it too. I ain't gonna lie.
You do? I love it now, man. I think it's one of the most incredible things, man.
I hate it.
Oh, you do? I love it, bro. but you know,
I don't know why, but
it came from my children, it came from my kids, and the kids got the most, you know what I'm saying? Some of the most incredible. I don't know, man. It's something that I believe that I missed out on in my childhood, and that's one of the things that I want my kids to experience now in today's time in this society, man. Is knowing that it's okay to do those things. Like, you know, that's something that we should, I believe, you know, do.
Facts.
But I think, it was practice. You know what I'm saying? I kept continuing to do it. Sometimes it was uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. But, man, I'm telling you, when you get yourself in it, as we're discussing with this social media thing, I think, you know, one of my biggest struggles was I don't know how people was going to receive me. I didn't know what to say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't have anything to say. You know what I'm saying? I pray before I do everything, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to say, but once you start doing it,
you get into the flow.
Flows. You know what I'm saying?
You get into the flow. So that's one of my biggest things too, is not necessarily how people are going to perceive me, and I'm getting over this a lot more than I have in the past. Yeah. It's not really a big thing for me anymore. But my big thing is how the people that know me are going to perceive what I'm doing, because it's so contrary to what I've been doing.
Well, meaning as in, like, what, so far as just
building a brand, starting something from ground zero to, you know, because people automatically look at stuff a lot of time, not everybody, but most people, they look at stuff that is not built at all, and they're just barely in the foundational periods, and they're like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like that, I could go over here to Optimal Nutrition and get what you're trying to do. I can go over here to First Farm and get something that's perfected. You just trying to do something. Wow. And so a lot of people will downgrade or denigrate what you're trying to do just because there's other people that's doing it better, but not even realizing that, you know, they don't put the same amount of value in it that you do. You're like, I'm building something. They don't value what you. So a lot of times for me, that's hard, because I know that these people know me, and they're not putting the value on Royal Temple that I'm putting on it. Yeah. So it makes me not want to share it to my page and things like that. But that's one of the things that you got to get through is, you know, your life is your influence can be much more than those 200 people that you know.
That's big, bro.
You know, because the entire world has no idea who Stacey Thomas is.
Yeah. But you know what's big was, I think that, like you said something, bro, that was so crucial. The simple fact that, like, how you're grinding it out, and then those that are around you don't see the value that you carry. That's something that I believe is universal, bro. I think that anytime you have something, and especially, bro, when you walking by faith in something, bro, like, cause faith, bro, one of the biggest things I understand about faith, or I'm experiencing in faith, is like faith, like, really sees what's gonna come, like it believes it, but it works your patience to the point to where it's like, man, why don't you see what I see? You know what I'm saying? Or like, why are you not coming to my events? And, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's working. All of this inside of you, like you said, is now getting to a place, and I agree with you, I'm pretty much there now too. It's getting to a place where I'm like, you know what, it doesn't even matter if they don't show up. I need to keep doing this because this is what I believe in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you cannot judge. Don't judge your own dreams and your own goals by somebody else's value that they put on.
Come on, bro.
You can't do that.
Hold on, no, let me do this. Let me do that, bro. You can't. You cannot do that. You're absolutely right, bro.
That's one of the biggest things when it comes to social media. Of you know, really promoting whatever it is that you're doing. If you're an entrepreneur or whatever it is that you're trying to do, you cannot judge yourself and what you're doing based off how somebody else perceives it. Man. Yes, what you're doing, you're trying to reach certain people, but you always got to realize this: you're trying to reach the people that feel the way you feel.
Yeah.
You're not trying to reach everybody.
Yeah, that's the key.
Every single person is not gonna love Royal Temple. They're not gonna see the value of physical fitness.
Yeah.
They're gonna be like, that's, the Bible says you gain a little, which means I'm not about to focus on that. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they can't go out on the mission field and do anything.
Yeah.
Because you weigh 600 pounds.
Yeah.
So
Man.
you don't have to see the value in it, but I know it's a lot of people that's in the Christian community that will see the value in Royal Temple. So I'm trying to get to the people that really value what I value. So when I do my ads, if I do an ad for Royal Temple Nutrition, when I'm looking up the people, when I'm you know how you targeting, you know how you go ahead and talk. I seen one of your ads, so I know you do the same thing.
Yep.
When I'm doing my targeting, I'm targeting people that listen to the music I listen to. The people that are in my same boat, because I know they'll have a lot of the same values I have.
That's
so
good.
you're not trying to always get every single person to love what you're doing. You're gonna get some hate mail, you're gonna get some bad comments, you're gonna get some thumbs downs.
Yeah, bro.
But that means nothing because they're not even the people you're trying to focus on.
Yeah, bro.
So
that's the big thing.
Exactly. So going back to it, you cannot value your own stuff, your own dream, your own goals based off of somebody else's opinions,
bro,
that don't even have your same values.
That's big, because what that's saying right there is that anytime you're measuring your value based on how someone perceive you, right, the what I know is it's a 50-50 thing. You could be stooping to their level, or they could think more of you and trying to get you to take another step into the what do you call it, a faith realm. You get what I'm saying? The impossible.
Yeah.
So the most important thing is that if you have some people that are with you, that's on your squad or in your family, whatever it might be, if you know that there's some people that's with you that are actually feeding that feeding that negativity, you know what I'm saying? Because you're gonna hear that, every once in a while, you know what I'm saying? Even sometimes my own personal thoughts creep in and hey, you know what I'm saying? You should be, because somebody dropped in on my Facebook, YouTube page the other day. He was like, man, your page is awesome. You should be 1,000 subscribers sub plus. And what's crazy was, I was like, wow, he said the content you're pushing out is just like someone who will push out 10,000 plus subscribers. But here's the thing, I'm not doing it for the subscribers. I'm not doing it for people that, you know what I'm saying, are just coming to subscribe. Like you said, there is a people that will gravitate to what you talk about, that comes to what you need to, that comes to the conferences you go through, to hear the stuff that you want to hear, because you know what I'm saying, it's the things that they gravitate to. And so that was one of my struggles in social media. That's one of the things I'm overcoming. You know what? Not everybody's gonna click your post. Not everybody's gonna like when I'm talking about Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's gonna come and check out in the word message. But the key is that I heard somebody tell me this, that why are you doing what you're doing? Like right now, I'm watching this show Once Upon a Time. I'm watching it back again. It's a good show. It's on Disney Plus. Yeah. And it's about these fairy tale, characters, and it's about basically the Snow Whites, the Rumpelstiltskins, and all of that. But what they did was they put a spin on it in the actual show. And something the lady said in the show that really took me by storm. She was running for mayor, bro, and in the story, somebody was helping her to become mayor, and they did something wrong to get her to be a mayor. She was trying her hardest to get her kid to see that good could win, so she had to go out and tell the truth on what happened. And the lady asked her, she said, why do you want to impress your son so bad? She said, because I want to show him that good can win. So her motive for what she did was bigger than herself.
Exactly.
I think that is what it has to be. Like, it can't be about you getting 1,000 subscribers, the 100 subscribers. It got to be about, that's just what you're passionate about.
It's got to be about the mission.
And
what's
the mission? Come on, bro. And I heard that when you're passionate about something, this is crazy, that it's tied to pain. So when you're passionate about something, you're going to feel the pain. You know what I'm saying?
That's 100% facts. That's 100% facts. I'll tell you, it really is, because when I started really cracking down and really getting serious about Royal Temple, you've seen, I heard you talk about the excellence, and I tried my hardest from what I can do to
Yeah.
put 100% excellence in it. Like
It's there, bro.
I come up with my topics. I try to stay on topic. You know, from the branding that's in my
there.
videos, the Royal Temple logos. I'm really strategic with what I do, and it's crazy. It's hard to put that much attention into what you do and not see a lot come from it. You see what I'm saying?
Ooh,
so that passion that I'm giving, the pain is actually coming from the passion.
Bro,
Because
that's
I'm
big.
You see what I'm saying? I'm putting forth so much passion and energy, and I'm grinding, but not a lot is coming from it. So it's pain simultaneously right there with the passion.
Bro.
So I'm with you.
That's a seed that, bro, can spring up into a bro, that was so big. You talked about how when you're passionate about something, you put your all into it,
Yes, sir.
only to see that it wasn't that impactful how you felt it or
Yeah.
how you what all you put into it. Bro, I can sympathize with that a great deal because when you're passionate, first and foremost, your passion exceeds talent. You can be talented, but
Yeah.
passion
Yeah.
goes way beyond talent.
It's will.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
goes way beyond talent. So when you see talented people that win, it's like, you know, you can see that. But when you see someone who's passionate, you know what I'm saying? Like the movie is a great example. I think of passion, Kobe.
Oh yeah.
That's passion, baby.
Oh,
That's,
yeah.
That's passion. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? That's
Exactly.
passion. He got a whole thing for people talking about the Mamba effect because it was his passion. You know what I'm saying? So that it goes beyond talent. He was talented, but passion, you know what I'm saying? With talent is like big. So I think
I tell you this
whoa.
much. You seen the last championship that the Lakers won when they went up against Miami.
I didn't watch it.
You didn't get to see the whole thing?
Was it big?
Well, so the Lakers ended up winning like they were supposed to. But one thing, and this is one thing that I will say, bro. I've never been really a Jimmy Butler fan like that. And he still played with the Heat now. And they ended up losing. Like I said, they were supposed to. They were the inferior team.
Okay.
But when I say this dude had a passion on a different level,
Who's that? Kobe?
Jimmy Butler.
Is this the coach?
No, Jimmy Butler is the best.
The guy that's on the
on the team. He was the best player on their team.
Wow.
And so he was going up against LeBron, AD, like they were supposed to lose.
Yeah.
Right? He wasn't even supposed to be there in that position. And so when I say, I think it was game 5 is when they lost, when they beat the Lakers, and they that was like an elimination game for them, and they beat the Lakers.
Wow.
He went for okay, so he went for like 47 and Brown went for like 45, right? But the last like 3 minutes of the game, it was Jimmy Butler scored, LeBron scored, Jimmy Butler scored, LeBron scored, and it was back to back to back.
LeBron or Kobe?
No, this is LeBron. This is the last championship that the Lakers won.
Recent. Okay.
Right. So I'm thinking about when you talk about the passion,
Yeah.
and how it can overpower talent.
It goes way beyond
LeBron,
that, man.
his passion was there, his talent was there, but Jimmy Butler's passion was so high on that game that he just would not allow his team to lose.
You see what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
That's what you call passion. See, talent just wants to score and win. Passion is connected
It's
to
a
team
mindset
and mental, and it's
Yeah.
bigger than talent, man. Like you can have somebody that draws, but then you can have somebody that draws that's that's passionate, and you look at that like, whoa.
You put some thought, energy into that
Yeah,
thing.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
The other dude was just like, I'm cold with it, so I'm gonna sketch something real quick because I'm too. You know what I'm saying? So,
hold on, cause let's talk about this then. Do you think that passion? And I just thought this crossed my mind.
Yeah,
But do you think that passion is connected to practice?
it has to be
Because
if you're really passionate, it's gonna.
Because when you said, see, practice is not the real thing, but when you find yourself in the trenches where it's really happening, that practice is what's gonna pay off.
So, exactly. So talent is gonna
Hey, I
rely
gotta get
on
myself
it.
some hands on that one. Can I get myself some hands?
Do it. You deserve it. You deserve it.
Hey, I gotta give myself some hands on that one, bro.
I love it. Hey, listen, I'm feeling where you're coming from. Talent is reliant upon itself.
Ooh.
So what I mean by that is like,
come on, bro.
If a dude is talented, he's just relying on his own talent.
Wow.
You know, now, but a passionate dude,
come on, bro.
He in the gym every day.
And he's focused, he's dedicated, he's not listening to the nonsense, he's just
exactly. He's at it.
Do you think that feeds passion? Ooh,
what's that?
Come on, somebody.
What's that?
No. Do you that feed bro, I think you know, let's talk about it, but I think that what feeds passion, and if it's carefully heated up in this manner, I think that the criticism, the overlooking, the setbacks, in a way, is wood to the fire of passion.
Okay.
Now, but it has to be carefully cultivated, because some people. I told my daughter this, and bro, maybe we can speak on this as we draw closer to the end of our podcast. But I was talking to my daughter. She was telling me she's passionate. She's playing football and she's trying to get the bag. And I said, sweetie,
right.
I said, after you get the bag,
right,
then what? If you're only passionate about the bag, you get the bag, you're no longer cold.
Facts.
And if you only fight against people that are vengeful towards you, what happens when they're nice?
Yeah, now you don't got nothing to.
There's no fire.
You don't got nothing to push for.
You get what I'm saying? So the question I want to ask is, bro, that's kind of deep though, right?
It is, bro. ET say this. Your goal can't be a house. They sell those.
Come on, bro.
You know what I mean? Your goal can't be a car. They sell those. You can get that like that, and then what? Like you said. So yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you.
So my question would be, like, when we have passion, right? What's a healthy way? Come on, somebody. To burn, to bring wood to that passion. You know, because I don't know if it's a healthy way to do it, because I think every time Jesus heard Satan say, "You're not gonna do it," it did something to him, and he said, "I'm gonna do it anyway."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It made him be like, you know what? I'm doing it. The more people say you can't, the more you gotta show them you can. I mean, I think that's just human nature.
Oh, 100%. 100%. That's a part of it.
Yeah, you know
that's
what I mean?
a part of it. If somebody say, man, Royal Temple ain't never gonna be nothing, I'm gonna make sure Royal Temple is gonna be something. It ain't just because you said that.
Yeah, it just, you added to the fire.
You added fuel to my passion.
You was the Judas to my destiny.
Passion, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, passion is all encompassing. Okay,
big.
I can take positivity and add it to my passion. I can take negativity and add it to my passion. Either way,
in context,
it's gonna
want to make it right though.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Because you don't want to you don't get to a place where you hating on that other person, but you gotta see this Judas that doesn't represent the way that you represent for what you represent.
Yeah.
That doesn't come through when you know that they should be coming through. That Judas perhaps might be the fire, the wood to your passionate fire. That just might be the very thing.
Sir.
So, you know, don't overlook when they overestimate you. Don't overlook when they put you down and they don't say and they don't you know, support you like they should. Don't overlook that, because that just might be the Judas. Come on, somebody.
Amen.
That is leading you, taking you to your destiny.
Hey,
oh,
I love it. I love
Woo.
it. I love it.
Bro.
I love it. And all of this is necessary, and especially in this time frame when it comes to social media, because this is a platform. Social media in and of itself as a whole is something that you can use to get wherever you're trying to go.
Come on,
if you're trying to be an entrepreneur, whatever the case, you can make it happen with this new age social media. Whatever venture, like we're talking about new ventures, whatever venture you have, you can use social media to get you there. Now, that being said, these are the practical things that you have to have to really be able to make it. You can't do it without planning and preparation. You can't do it without consistency. You can't do it without passion.
Hold on.
You see what I'm saying?
Let's write those down. First
100%.
things first. Number one, you cannot do it without planning.
You can't do it without planning.
You cannot do it without planning.
If you don't have a goal, you don't have a destination.
Let's write that down. Hold on, y'all. Listen, we taking notes, man. If you don't have a goal, you don't have a destination.
Exactly.
Come on, y'all, because this is big. These are helpful tips, man. This is stuff that you can add to your arsenal to be more successful in what you're trying to accomplish. I think that is necessary, man. That we have this iron sharpen You know what I'm saying? So we can start slicing down these walls that says that nothing's gonna happen and nothing is happening. You know what I'm saying? So,
exactly.
Boy.
Yeah, you definitely have to pay attention to what it is that you actually providing. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you're doing, I don't care if it's you working on your 9 to 5 or you starting your own business.
Yeah, you big on that, bro.
Whatever it is, like you have to pay attention to what you're doing.
Yeah.
And value what you're doing. That's another one that we got to put down.
Yeah.
You have to value what it is that you bring.
That's big. That is so crucial because what happened is what I've noticed. What happens when you have something that's valuable and it's a gift. Come on, somebody. Anytime you have something valuable that's a gift and you don't see the value in what you have, you will be like what we was talking about at the beginning, the guy that has that talent and just buries it and say, I don't have anything. But listen, if you got one thing, oh my God, man, bro.
Hey, and you know what's crazy is what we talking about. Obviously, I said this in the past, but I know we about 50 minutes into it. So it was Matthew 25 is what we're talking about. The parable of the talents.
Yeah, bro.
And what's crazy is I believe it's the passion that those two guys that actually produced with their talents, it was the passion that they had for the Father, for the Master.
Ooh, see? This is, come on, before we conclude this is what we got to talk about.
Let's get it.
The most important thing, come on, somebody. Did this come out? Yeah, this came out. Hold on, man.
Oh, do you think?
Bro, listen. The most important thing, this is what's so big. Can y'all still hear us out there, world? Okay. Listen, the most important thing is this. Your passion has to be bigger than a temporary fix.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
It has to be bigger than that. It can't be the bag.
You can't
be the house. It can't be the car. It can't be the chain. It got to be something bigger than that because that will keep you motivated. That will keep you going when it gets tough. Like now, as the Lord's calling me into being this minister, this pastor, bro, I don't know how it's gonna look, man, but I'm telling you, he said in a year's time, he's calling me to full-time ministry. Now, I don't know how that looks. I don't know. I don't know, bro, but all I know is that, you know what I'm saying, the biggest struggle and challenge that I faced was nobody's listening. And God keeps telling me that I called you to do this. Do this because it's what you're called to do, not because who's coming to who's listening to what you're called to do. This is the thing.
Exactly. Focus on who called you.
Come on, bro. Focus on the one who gave you the talents, like you said.
There
the passion. His passion was the Father's in the Father.
And the crazy thing is,
man,
the Father, when he gave you that gift,
that's big.
He has a plan in mind. He didn't give you the gift for no reason at all.
Come on, bro.
So you're going to accomplish, and I don't care if you're always gonna accomplish
big.
when your passion and your devotion and everything is in the right place in the Father. You're going to accomplish what the Father wants you to accomplish with the gift He gave you.
That's big, bro.
He put a plan and destination on your gift.
That's big.
You see what I'm saying? So when you use it in honor of Him, you're going where He wants you to go.
I like that. You know what that tells me? That tells me that there is nothing that comes against you that might be even a thought of failure, even a thought of, you know what I'm saying, or even someone speaking failure over your life. It can never stop the plan and what God has for your life. And I think that's ultimately, you know, what really what wraps this up here is knowing that, you know what, God has a plan for your life. Booker T's funny, man. He said, "Good conversation, guys." Hold on, y'all. I got this. It shouldn't be in white. It should be black. I don't know why it's white. That's weird. I mean, let's put it in white right quick. All right. So it says, he says, "Good conversation, guys." Dude in the Nike in my chair. Listen, last time that Booker T was here, Booker T's like 4'2", so he's like Kurt Franklin's height, right? So this dude got the nerve to say that he was taller than me in this chair because it sits a little higher. Like, bro.
Hey, I'm feeling good about myself too right now. I ain't gonna lie. I look like the big homie over here,
bro. But you got some height on you. Booker T's like 4'1.5", bro.
Hey, he said 4'1.5". Hey,
no, I'm just playing with you, Booker T. You my homie, bro. He said don't start.
4'1.5".
Oh man, Booker T. He was like, bro. He said, man, I'm trying to date, man. You can't be saying that, bro.
Exactly. Yeah, you shooting me down. I ain't got a chance.
Oh man, nah, it's all love though, Booker T, bro, most definitely.
Oh, that's funny.
Man.
That's funny.
But yeah, man.
Oh God. Hey man, this was rich. I love it. I love it.
This is incredible, man. This conversation, man, was something that was well needed. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just believe iron sharpens iron. I think that like this was needed. This is something that God wanted to put together and orchestrate, because I really honestly believe, man, and I don't know like how many, I don't know what the Lord is doing, but I know he's doing something. I know for the month of October it's going to be a real big month, so I just heard God say just keep grinding.
Keep grinding.
Because the month of October is going to be explosive.
Delayed gratification, bro. That was what I did on my last video. That's what I spoke on. Delayed gratification. You might not see everything that's happening right now as it's happening. But that person that comes in there next week, it might be somebody that hits up your page next week. They're like, man, it's a lot of content. See,
bro,
I'm just about to go through everything. See, you have no idea, bro.
Goosebumps now, bro. See, that's why you can't do that, bro. Like bro,
we about to end it. Like, we about to end it. Oh God,
bro, that's so rich though, bro. Because like that's so real when you think about like how you are just you are like one step away from a blessing. When you said that, bro, I thought of a seed. How the seed first breaks open underneath the ground and then it starts to show forth.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Nobody even knows that it's under there until it breaks forth. You can't see the seed.
That's big.
Until you see what it's producing.
That's big, bro.
You see what I'm saying?
That's huge.
So we just have to be diligent and consistent.
That's what he told
and faithful.
Woo, come on, bro.
When it comes to planting that seed.
And that's what he told me. He said, no matter what it looks like, he says that be faithful. He never said, listen, God didn't tell you to be fruitful right now in this season. He said be faithful. The only time I heard him say be fruitful was in Genesis, when he told them to be fruitful and multiply. When God gives you an assignment, he wants you to be faithful.
But people don't realize,
he's going to produce
exactly. People don't realize that the fruit is a byproduct of your faithfulness.
Come on, bro.
It's a byproduct.
Bro, you about to have me speaking in tongues. Don't you stop, bro.
I'm just saying. Like when you're faithful with the seed and you're nourishing it and you're doing everything and nobody can even see what you're doing.
Come on, bro.
The fruit comes.
Yeah.
You're not even the one. Yeah. It wasn't like, okay, I produced that one fruit and I produced that one specific fruit by doing this. No, you were just faithful with the seed God gave you.
Faithful, man.
And God gave the produce.
Come on, man.
See what I'm saying? God gave the growth.
Whether it's a social media channel, whether it's you're starting your own business, whether it's you are walking in ministry, whether it's whatever you're doing that you want to see production from, your faithfulness is going to determine, you know, the outcome of that situation. Even on those dark days, you know what, bro? In the ministry, one of the hardest things, bro, is when you know, like you said, you put everything into it. Like, bro,
exactly.
There was a time, bro, when I put everything into this sermon. I know this sermon was dope, bro.
Yeah,
like,
it's about to hit.
I'm rehearsing it in the room.
Yeah, it's about to hit.
I'm getting on my preacher man voice and everything. Bro, I get in front of the dang on camera and I'm standing in front of my kids and I lost it. I'm like, why wasn't I like, you know, but but see, the thing is that God is not looking at your perfection. God is looking at the practice, which is your faithfulness.
And your faithfulness.
That's all the practice is your faithfulness.
That's it.
He's looking at that. That's what God is looking at. He's not trying to get you to dot every I, cross every T, and make sure that, oh, you get this. You know, no, God is looking at your practice, your faithfulness. You know what I'm saying? That's all faithfulness is. Well, in the context of our conversation, practice, you know what I'm saying, is your faithfulness, because you're practicing what you're going to be doing.
Exactly.
That's it. That's all you're doing right now. You're practicing it. You know what I'm saying? So when the haters in the comments come in and they say, you know what, you got this on wrong, you keep going. You keep doing what you're doing, because you know you're called. You're not called to comments.
And the last thing that I want to say on this one, bro, is
this is rich, man.
Hey, man, listen, you got your plan and God has his plan, and you're hopefully trying to line that up with God's plan, right?
That's big.
But when you're going and like you said, you get to that point to where you hit record and then boom, you fall and you like, man, like I thought that I was supposed to shoot up, but you got to realize that God is sovereign. So what I mean by that is God is saying to you, yeah, I know that you thought that we were in lockstep going straight this way, but my plan actually was for you to come down here, because it's something down here you were supposed to learn. It's something down here somebody else was supposed to learn.
Bro, come on.
You see what I'm saying?
That's big, bro. Oh
so you pissed off, you mad, you like, man, I had all this planned out, and God said no. But what I had planned was this here.
And that just brings me, bro. We can get into it, but that just brings me, bro, into the place where God is saying that I'm telling you, like sometimes you think God is doing this. Because you're so focused, like, this is what I know God want me to do. Because you're perfecting this thing.
Yes, sir.
But then you don't realize that God is moving in this area right here, and he's doing something like that. That's so big because you're right. I didn't see what God was doing in that time right there, bro. I didn't see, but now I understand that God is saying, like, look, I'm not asking for your perfection and everything to be right. All I want you to do is be faithful. When I see your faithfulness, then the perfection comes. Because I put this is what Paul says, when I'm weak, I am strong. His strength is made what? Perfect in weakness.
Come on, bro.
So come on, he says, I'm not asking for you to be perfect. Because if you're going to be perfect, then you can't have, his strength can't be made perfect in what you're going through.
Paul said he didn't boast in nothing other than his own weaknesses.
Come on, bro. Come on, man. Like, bro, that's big, though. That's big.
Crazy.
That's big. That's big. This shows you that, like, it's not about how well and how great you execute and perform it. What it's about, that faithfulness. God is going to put the execution on there. God is going to, man, he's going to give you the ram in the bush.
100%.
He's going to give you that ram in the bush, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow, boy.
Love it.
Man,
love it.
That's why I love Wednesday nights, because I can just explode. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
dang.
Praise God, man.
Dope. Yeah, I'm going to be tapping into you tomorrow, bro. I want to see that round 2 of Beast Mode.
Man, round 2 is going to be exciting. You know, and it's crazy, bro. As we conclude this, man, for the month of October, man, God has been telling me to stick with this Beast Mode, but then he already gave me 2 more messages to prepare for.
Wow.
I'm going to dive into, we're going to talk about sex, bro. And this is going to be like, for real. We're not going to go around the bush and everything. We're going to go deep into this thing. And we're going to talk about sex. And our next following series, we're going to be talking about, it's going to be best friends. But I'm going to keep that secret for now.
Okay.
It's going to be big what God's going to do, bro.
Got you. Me and the wife tapping into the first one, though.
Okay.
Hey, I'm telling you that. I'm going to give you some jewels I want you to drop.
Hey, bro, I'm most definitely going to share those mugs, bro. Because that's big. I think the church, man, we got to talk about sex. The world is glorifying it, bro.
Yeah.
Everywhere you turn, you see it. But now it's
the
time
wrong
for the
way.
church. Come on, bro.
Exactly. Now we can glorify it in the way that, because the bed of, what is it? The marriage bed.
The marriage bed is undefiled.
It's undefiled.
We gonna go into this thing, bro. It's gonna be big. But God gave me these 2 messages. He said, I want you to finish Beast Mode first.
Yes, sir.
Because we're gonna be in this for the month of October.
Okay.
But he did tell me, and those that's listening and watching, he said the month of October is gonna be explosive. So whatever you're doing, stay faithful to it. And that's what he told me. That was the word of the Lord, man.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Hey.
Praise God, man.
All right,
y'all, man. Listen, man. Thank you guys for tuning in to this Most Definitely podcast. It was none other than your boy Isaiah.
Yep, and Stace, you already know what it is.
And we're excited, man, and grateful for this. Man, listen, I want to encourage you guys, if you have not had the chance to, I want you to go to my YouTube channel. I'm going to throw it up there on the screen there. If you're watching on Facebook, youtube.com/Isaiah Malone. You can select the link above on Facebook, on YouTube, on Facebook. Or if you can't actually select the link, just type and go to YouTube, to your Google browser, type that in, YouTube Isaiah Malone. Or you can just go to Google and type in Isaiah Malone. I'm the only one who's pushing this much content, and so my name is the first to pop up. So I want to encourage you guys to go on there and do that. Also, listen, I want to encourage you guys to go check out justjesusclothing.com.
Let's get it.
Check that out. It most definitely will be a blessing to you, man. It helps to sow into the ministry. And I'm believing God for a harvest in the month of October. I'm believing God for $1,000. I'm believing God for $1,000. So that way, you know what, for the Just Jesus brand, so we can branch it out and we can continue to make it happen in Jesus' name. Oh yeah, that's good.
You straight? Okay.
Yep. So that's it, y'all. For what I got going on, Stace. As we wrap up, bro, what you got?
Only thing I want to say is, man, check out Redeem Clean Detailing, our Facebook page.
Yeah.
Could we throw a link down there or something like that?
Yes, most definitely, bro.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll put a link. Yep, we'll put a link there, and then maybe another one for Royal Temple Nutrition.
Yeah.
I'm rocking one of the shaker bottles right now, so this is definitely. I just got hit up, and one of the guys that I sold this to, one of my buddies, he said his had broke, but he was like, man, this is by far one of my favorite, not even one of my, he said my favorite shaker bottle by far. So
Real
I'm like,
status,
don't even
bro?
worry about it, bro.
That's
I'm
big,
giving
bro.
you another one.
Come on, man.
I'm giving you another one on the house. Don't even worry about it. So yeah, man, a lot of good things happening with Royal Temple. A lot of good quality products that we got. So we definitely pushing that. Same thing with Redeem Clean Detailing. Rocking the shirt right now. This is what we wear whenever we go and detail a car right in front of your house and everything. So we rep the brand right out there 100%. Yeah, that's all I'm pushing, man. That's all I'm pushing. Definitely grind. This is all I want to say to everybody. Definitely keep grinding. Keep your head up. Value yourself more than anybody else. Don't look at nobody else's value over the value that you have and what you're giving. You value what you're giving, and you let everybody else, follow suit.
That's big, man.
100%.
Listen, man, guys, listen, there you have it, man. Looking forward to seeing you guys very soon. Listen, don't forget, tune in Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Central Time. We're going to be talking about beast mode. We're moving into our week 2, and this is going to be impactful and powerful. Our week 1, there was a lot of complications we had going on with the audio, but we are going full throttle in this week. It's going to be powerful. 6:30 tomorrow, Central Time. Beast mode, week 2, and we're going to tear the floor up, man, for the Lord Jesus, man. So I want to see you there, and that's it, y'all, man. So listen, you know what I'm saying? One last thing before I go.
What's that?
You already know. Most definitely.
Let's get it.
Hello. Want to get some Just Jesus wear? Head over to our website at justjesusclothing.com and pick up some Just Jesus wear. We have many things to choose from. We have clothes for men, clothes for women, and we have so much more on the way. I want to let you know that we're so thankful for the love and support you have shown our ministry. Thank you so much again. We love you, and God bless you. JustJesusClothing.com.